This is Jim Emter, Van Ahn Co, Alexandria, Minnesota, with your closing grain and livestock comments for April 6, 2018. Corn today down 1, beans steady to up 2 3/4, Chicago wheat up 7 to 9, Minneapolis wheat up 13 to 17.5, Kansas City up 8 to 10. Seems like the weather's starting to pan out here a little bit. Minneapolis wheat taking note and basically getting up and going here in front of the weekend. On the week, corn up 3/4 cent, beans down 11. Chicago wheat up 21 1/4, Minneapolis wheat up 28 3/4, Kansas City up 39.5. What do we have going into the weekend here? You're looking at a circumstance where Kansas City wheat is going to be dealing with freeze-like conditions. You're going to be dealing with a circumstance where Minneapolis wheat continues to look at planting delays with cool weather for the next couple of weeks yet. We're looking at circumstances where the Trump administration continues to threaten with the tariffs, and that creates an edginess around soybeans, and corn's caught in between all of this. We're going to watch weather coming out of the weekend, and then we've got a crop report on Tuesday. Markets anticipating increases both in the old crop corn carryout domestically and the old crop bean carryout, and they're expecting declines in the Argentine crop and increases in the Brazil crop. I believe the Argentine crop could be down anywhere from 5-6 million metric tons, and the Brazil crop up only 1 to 2. So we're going to lose some world carryout there, and we'll need to watch that very closely, but we've still got adequate supplies of beans around, and with the concern of tariffs around, this is just going to keep a bean market on edge. Right now, we're kind of targeting old crop corn, 402, as a first key sale point. We've worked on some April seasonal selling today. We're going to work on it again next week and the following week, and then kind of be completed with April and start to focus on May there and beyond. 428 is the next price count in July corn if we can get above 402. In new crop, it's 415 key resistance and then 441, and we just think producers need to zone in on this seasonal selling and these price counts. September Minneapolis wheat 640 and then 688. In soybeans, the key price counts are 1052 to 1082, so focus on those areas. Feeder cattle down 242 to 242.5 today. Live cattle down 125 to 272.5. Hogs down 30 to 50. On the week, feeder cattle down 27.5. Live cattle down 152.5, and hogs down 512.5. The tariffs, they're a big deal when you look at the hogs, and that's why we've seen this hog market really kind of struggle here. We've also got heavyweight hogs around and pretty big numbers around, so it's just kind of the perfect storm of bearish information that continues to drive these hogs lower. Do we have a bottom yet or not? It's too early to tell, and next week's going to be very important to watch those the tariff talk, but we also need to see cutouts pick up a little bit too. They have not yet. Feeder cattle, live cattle, again, I don't think this tariff talk is as big a deal for cattle, but this uncertainty over the weather is a problem that is a little bit friendly, but we can't seem to get cutouts and cash rising again here, and that's our limitation right now, and also we're kind of into our seasonal slump. So we look for cattle to put in a bottom here over the next month and a half. Hogs, kind of same token, but we need to see some better numbers here as we work ahead. This has been Jim Emter, Van Ahn Co, Alexandria, Minnesota. Trading in futures and options involves risk of loss and is not suitable for all producers. Past performance is not indicative of future results. This is a solicitation. Have a great weekend.